trying to catch up. Hello, so I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. I'm live 3 times a week, mostly, unless I go for ice cream, which I explained last week. But there is, I think there's over 300 videos now on the YouTube, the lives and everything. So if you ever want to go back and have a look, you look at the mess. Move it over. Like that. Is that any better? No, it's still a mess. Going a bit closer, babies. There. So I hope you're all right. There's lots of stuff, rub-ons. Some of it has sold out very, very quick. But there is other stuff on there as well. All nice and new. That's a bit better, isn't it? Now zoomed in a bit. But hi, Maureen. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Donna. So I've got new stickers, new rub-ons, new. Some of the stuff has gone, but I'm going to try and get it back. So to start off with, we have these ones, which I have called Dreamy. They are very, very pretty rub-ons. I love a rub-on. I really do. And what I was actually thinking was, this is the finished tray that I made. I have pop feet on it, and it's all resined and everything. What I was actually thinking, just before we get started, was one of these might look quite nice on here, or a couple of them. What do you think? Do you think I should just leave it? Or do you think we should add them? They might be too light, those ones, but we'll keep going. Oh, actually, what do I think to that? Actually, right, okay, we'll stop. So these are the Dreamy rub-ons. You get 3, they're approximately A6 in size. The mushrooms, I think, went straight away. You get 2 of those. They are A5 in size. These ones, I can't remember what I called them, but I'm not sure if there's any left or not. Keep an eye on the live on the website if you do want anything, and I'll see if I've got an extra one. Sometimes I don't add them all. Secret Garden, I think I call these ones, and they're very nice. These ones might be nice on here. Yes, we may come back to that at the end, because I've got quite a bit planned today. But that is the finished tray, and it looks very, very nice. It's all shiny. And then these ones have gone. I knew they would. I am going to try and get them back. These are large, like really large, like 6 inches. 6 inches across by 12 inches up. And they are fairy rub-ons. They're gorgeous. I will try and get those back if anybody wants them. So that is the new rub-ons. We have these. Now, I did put on the website the matte, but I've just realised they're not matte, and I'm completely lying. But these are nature. Like, there's just so many little round circles, and they are just over 5 centimeters wide, so they're perfect to go onto cards and things. There's flowers, there's bears, there's rabbits, there's, oh, look at that wolf. Oh, they're gorgeous, aren't they? I've never actually looked at them all properly. Oh, I love them. Look at the hedgehog. Anyway, so they are on the website. You get 50 of those. The irises, these are quite big, all different colour irises. And irises seem to be a favourite flower of quite a few people. So there's loads and loads of them, all different colours. You get 50 of those. And again, use them. There's a green fly on my finger. Did you see it? It's gone. I've just been out fastening the peas back onto the sticks. I think it must have come off that. And then fruit salad, because fruit seems to be in, and I love these pet stickers. So you get all different kinds of fruits, and I think they would be quite cool just on anything really. You can add them into gardening themed page, anything at all. So tonight we are going to do a journal page, but as much as I've got all the new stuff, I want to use these, because they're not a rub-on as such. You can use them on to glass, ceramic, resin, plastic. I did this cup. This is a shaker cup. Use them onto plaster, things like that. Paper's a bit harder. So what I thought was, I'll show you a way to use it, how I use them when I'm doing paper crafts with acetate and things, and we'll see what happens. Yes, fruit's definitely in, isn't it? So hi Jane, hi Lainey, hi anybody that's coming in I haven't seen, because these are all chatting. I hope you've all had a lovely start of the week. Oh, Donna, tell us what you want and I'll reorder it. Honestly, I think it's because I haven't added anything for quite a while. So everybody's gone, I want it. I need the shop. So just on here, this is a mixed media book. It's got all different kinds of papers in, but I want to start off with a smooth. And we're just going to pretend this can be on a card, a tag, whatever you want. And I'm just going to add some colour just like this. It's not going to be too hard. It's not going to be anything. I'm just going to enjoy it, really. I really enjoyed the live the other night using the dyes and things. So there we go. We've got a bit of a border going on. We've got some colour. I'm going to come in with some green, I think. And this is just a background, so I'm not going to stress too much. The middle bit, that bit there is going to come out, so I'm not too worried about that at all. Stencil. Actually, I'm going to find something, this. And use the back of this because I want to sort of tear a hole in the middle of this, and I'm just going to use a pair of scissors just to dig a hole in it. There we go. Then I can tear what I want out. So it's going to be like an aperture, but we're going to make it cool and not very tidy at all. So all I want to do is tear out a hole. And already I love the background. It's so simple. And I'm being quite violent with it. There we go. So then I'll just grab a bit of scrap paper as well. Or a bit of paper I don't mind. Because I don't want it to go through. And I kind of want to pull all these little bits back. Just a little bit. Just like that. So again, there's not much plan apart from the sort of idea that I had going forward. Hi, Lorna. I can't watch and comment without a face. Hi, Stephanie. So there we go. That is kind of the plan going forward. And I am going to take some ground espresso and just kind of pull it back so we've got a border going on. I didn't want this chunky because it is in the journal. If you're doing it on a card or anything, you can sort of be a bit more controlled with how you make it roll back. It'll just get squashed in the journal, so I'm kind of doing it a little bit like that. There we go. So that there I like. I'm going to find a stencil which I have right behind me, and it is a stencil that's got a bit of all sorts on. It's a 12 by 12, and I'm just thinking we're just going to have a little bit of interest going on. We'll go saltwater taffy, maybe some blue lagoon, and we'll see what else we can find. Now, I seem to only have a black dauber thing, unless I did find some, didn't I? Can you remember? I've got a right mess going on already. There's none of this. I'm going to keep everything tidy malarkey anymore. In the space of how long did it take us to come in the craft room and make a mess? A week? There they are. Found them. In the space of a week, I think I totally destroyed everything I was going to keep nice and tidy. I love the size of the stencil as well. It's 12 by 12. I am looking into getting some 12 by 12 ones in. But I mean, loads of people do them. This one might be a Crafters Workshop one. I've actually got some massive stencils, and I'm planning, you know, like in 2029 when they eventually come and do this kitchen, I'm planning on stenciling the walls. I was planning on stenciling the walls of the bathroom, but was still undecided what's happening with the bathroom. It needs fixing, I know that much. I'm going to go with a pink. I think the same colour pink as I just went over the back with. And just add in. Again, nothing will match up because I'm not really looking for that. I'm just looking for some interest in this background. There. There, and you can see straight away it just looks cool. I like it a lot. So I'm going to take the acetate. I do have some acetate. See if I can find it. There it is. And what I want to do is, all I'm going to do is, you could lay it behind fully. Obviously, if it's a card or something, that's what you want to do. But I think I'm just going to chop mine down and then stick it in with double-sided tape. This is quite a thick acetate as well. It is a heat-resistant one. I always think heat-resistant is a better option for me because I'd probably melt it. I need tape. I did have tape. I'm going to use this tape and just tape it down inside. Oh, this tape's funny. It's like it's being painted. And I will go back in with glue later and make sure it's stuck down properly. Because I might just add something over the back of this, like a background as well. I'm unsure. Again, no plan. If it's in a card though, ideally you want to use double-sided tape to keep it down without having anything shown. There we go. So there is that. And then I'm going to take these here. So these are still on the website, these ones. And I'm thinking we can add so much stuff. We've got such a big area here that we can add to. Oh, they're all so cute, aren't they? I love her. Oh, that one. How cute is she? Isn't she just adorable? The massive stencils, I think my mum got them. I'll ask her. I will ask her. So I think we're going to have some of these to start off with. And I kind of want these to be creeping in around the corner. So I'm just going to cut them down. And all you do with these is you peel the top layer off like that. And then you can cut down the carrier sheet, because the carrier sheet here on the top is actually sticky with these. So pop that there, rub it down, and then you peel this bit back. So it is a bit different to a rub on, and that is it. It's completely stuck on. It's not going anywhere at all. And they are waterproof. Again, use them on cups and things. Use them for anything at all that you want. But the bit that you kind of want in, you want to cut it down a bit. They're super easy. And they're super sturdy. And you can overlay them. And they are a type of, oh, I want to say like a resiny type material. They are made on like 3D printers and things. And it's a 3D sort of, yeah, it's like a printer. Not a 3D one. It's a special sort of printer with special sort of resin in that gets you to make them. And it's so easy. And I mean, look, as long as it's on a non-porous surface, it's going to look incredible. And they don't come off. So they're ideal for so many different kinds of crafts. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. There's so many I want to use. I love her. Should I add some pink in? I'm going to cut right down to there. If I'm missing any comments, I'm so sorry. I will get to them eventually. Yeah, I mean, the big stencils, my mum did it on walls and things like that. She made a lot of them. I don't think she's made these ones. These ones are a more of like Moroccan style that I've got. But you can just put it into Google, large stencils, and there'll be loads of people do them. I know they're not cheap though. I do know that. So again, all you're doing is taking it off. You've still got the sticky bit. The sticker, the actual opaque bit is sticky as well. But they're stickier than the carrier sheet, and they're just so cool. So I'm thinking of popping her among the flowers, but I quite like her. Somebody help, what should we use? So we've got green, pink, purple. Oh, she's so pretty as well, isn't she? Oh, right, it's out of these ones. So we've got green, multicoloured, purple or lime. We'll go with that. I just need to plug this in because it's shouting at us that it's got no battery. The one with the cross legs. Pink cross legs. Right, let's go with that one. So I'm just going to cut. So you just cut whichever bit you want out. If you have certain bits on it you don't want, then you just chop them off and you can use them elsewhere. Multicolour, multicolour. Everybody likes her. We'll go with her. Yes, no more Christmas in July. Well, no, I'm not doing Christmas in July. I might do something. I can't do Christmas in July. I can't. I've always hated it. As much as I try, I hate it. I just think it's crazy. And I know crafters have got to start early, but I kind of can't force myself. And I'm thinking we'll just have this random little leaf up there. And then, to be honest, we can have this coming in wherever we want. So I'm just making it pretty. To be honest, that cut down with her on it would just be lovely. Oh no. So this one is falling down. This one must be a peony tree. I'll just pull back. Super easy. In fact, easier than getting the actual pet stickers off, the backs off the pet stickers, you know, the clear ones. So I think I'm going to stop there with that. But we do have the irises. Now, I'm well aware not everybody likes the pet stickers and they're quite hard to get off. But you can use tape to do it, and I have done this a few times. So I'm just going to grab some tape. A less sticky kind of tape might be better. I'm going to take some of the stick off. Like a masking tape. Excuse me, a masking tape, but just stick a bit to the front and a little bit to the back. And then don't stick the tape together because it's harder, but then you just pull. And that is it, coming off. Super easy. No hassle. Like I say, a masking tape might be better, so I've got that stuck to it. There we go. And I'm thinking we can just have these going on. Oh, they've got the ones that are closed as, oh, I love these. So I can have these going up as well. I do love iris, you know. I've never actually seen a real iris grown, like not in a shop, until this year. Have that one, and then you just snip off the excess. And once they're on, they're on. They are a waterproof sticker as well. And they seem to be getting more and more popular, the pet tapes and the pet stickers and things. Oh, I'll stick that one there. What other colour? Now, is blue and purple the in colour for Iris? Is that what they should be, really? Or is it... It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to move these over. And I want to have another one. See, that would be quite annoying to get off, but honestly, they're so worth it. They're just so versatile with them being a clear film. And the overlap are wonderful as well. And again, just chop off the excess. Super easy. I love this. I love this a lot. Now, because I think it's going to have to be flowers, isn't it, really? Let's have a look. See what we have. See, I could have quite easily popped one of these fairies in the middle, but I didn't want to use them in teas. So this one here is Secret Garden. And I'm thinking, because fairies are small, so we'll have a big bee. And all you do again is chop them out. Now, these used to be really hard to rub on. Now they're a little bit oversensitive. So if you're heavy-handed like me, just give it a little bit of time. Like, do it slowly. And they will come off quite easy. But if you rip it off, chances are they're going to come off and you'll lose half of it. Or sticking it to your finger. Which I found out. So I've gone from being extra hard to rub on to really easy to rub on. Right. Purple. Yes, I will have to do a pre-show. Anything that's festive. Yellow and white iris as well. Sorry, I'm just reading. I am still here. You love iris. I love iris too, mind. I never hardly see them though. Never hardly. I think I need that green butterfly as well. And you know what? I think less is going to be more with this one. I really do. I don't know what else I could do to it. I just think it's really, really pretty the way it is. What do you think? What else does it need? It needs leaves, but I haven't got any next to us. So I might add those later. But let's have that there. And just use a lolly stick. And just lift it up. But these can go onto furniture, fabric. You can't wash the fabric though, I do know that much. Well, I'm saying you can't. I've never actually tried to wash the fabric. I said I was going to and then didn't. Let's see if I've got leaves in here. I do have some leaves in here. Let's see what we can do with these. So these are pet stickers as well, and these are eucalyptus leaves. So iris and eucalyptus leaves. I don't know where we are. I think they all come from different parts of the world. But I think that going over the top and up will be quite nice. And then we have some coming in from here. Like that. What do you think? Do you think it's just too pretty? Right. No problem. I'll double check, Donna, and then if I haven't got them, I will reorder. I think I might have another set though. But I'll check. I think we'll have these ones coming in from there. See what else we've got. Oh, I've still got some more leaves. See, I collect all these. I absolutely love them. I think I've got another one. Oh, another 2. What do you think? Do you think it needs any more? Do you think it needs anything else? Do you think if I chop that down and have some leaves coming in from her, so say up here, like that. And then even with the pet stickers, what you can do is just chop off any bit that you don't particularly like, or if you've chopped it down and you kind of don't want it to look like you've chopped it down, just pop it in like that. And then this one is really easy because you can just cut that bit off and then go in and chop the stalk off, and then you get 2 for 1. It is really bunny, isn't it? It'd be absolutely awesome for girls. Do you know what? I'd love this as a card. I'd actually put it in a frame, to be honest. I'd be quite happy with this. Yeah, I would. I'm trying to think where I would put it, but I would absolutely love it as just in a frame. But there we go. And you can add your own background to it, however you want. But I love that. I'm not going to do anything else to that, I don't think. I think I'm going to call it done. I really think I am. I don't think I'm going to add any more stencils to it. Absolutely nothing. We could add, though, if you wanted to, like another background behind it. So, do I have a piece? Aha! So, say you do another page. It could be something to match that. So, it could be another fairy themed. So, when you open it, it starts to look 3D, and you could keep it going. So that one would be a bigger aperture, then the next one would be a bigger aperture, and you would keep going. And if you're doing it with a card, just add foam tape behind them, and you're looking like a diorama type thing. I think I like it with the paper behind. What do you think? It's very cute, isn't it? But fairies must be in as well, because I've seen loads and loads of them. So fruit fairies and irises. I'm going to call that done. I'm not going to do anything else to it. I'm more than happy with that. Yeah, it was really easy. It wasn't messy. It was just rubbing the ink pad over and a little bit of stenciling. I'm very happy with that. We could. So just pulling some back. I love that. Yeah, I'm going to call it done. That's it. I'm not doing anything else to it. And that is the end of the live. Very happy with it. I could keep going. I could add texture paste. I could add all kinds of stuff behind. But I just think it's so pretty. And it makes us happy. So I'm going to call it done. So there we go. Half an hour. Easy peasy. If you're new here, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. All that jazz. Share if you like. And I will see you on Thursday. Thank you very much. Donna, I'll check and I'll message you if I've got them. Anyway, lots of love for now. Thank you so much. I'll see you on Thursday. All being well, unless someone offers us ice cream. Have a lovely evening and bye for now.